Silver Roller, good band. Have a go. Have a get on that. This is not about them. This is about Southern States Wrestling starting in the right way. That is, putting the Royal Rogue, the sophisticated scoundrel, the talent centre of Southern States Wrestling, Lord Murphy Costigan, up first. Costigan up first. He's shown winning last week, and later on, Beau James, the scion of Southern States Wrestling, the mainspring, will be telling us that Lord Murphy Costigan, who should be the champion, in my view, will be going for a championship. He'll be going against Wild, which is what they called him Wild when he was first on, little commas, Bill. And that'll be a good match, won't it? Because Wild Bill is a bit wild, and, you know, he's difficult to fight in that way. And Lord Murphy Costigan is... Oh, the police are coming. Maybe it's Lord Murphy Costigan to take me to a party. I don't think so. Don't think so, Steve. Don't think so. Anyway, Lord Murphy Costigan has wrestling acumen, so that'll be interesting. Quite a clash of styles. Now, got some notes from here. And Beau tells us first that Bill Wheeler, who usually does the commentary, is not there this week and won't be there for a number of weeks. He'll be deputising for him because the floods and the terrible weather in North Carolina, is it North Carolina? Yeah, have swept away Joe Wheeler's business, and they're going to have a show to aid him and is it KC Thunder? Anyway, they're gonna raise money, which is great, brilliant, and hope Bill gets himself back together soon. Hope everybody who is in that trouble does. Anyway, it's great to hear, you know. And in this programme, we're going to see some wrestlers we haven't seen for a while. And in the second bout, we're going to see two wrestlers making their absolute debuts. You don't often see that. And actually, real kudos for Beau James and for this federation, this promotion, for doing that. Because most people would go, well, can't do that. Well, can't do that. It might not work. It might stink the joint out. Well, no, we want to bring people on. And as Beau James says during that particular segment, he's glad to have them here. In fact, let's do this one now. So, they've come from the local Dr. Tom Pritchard Wrestling School. And it's Austin Lane. Austin Lane is a wrestler in Memphis Wrestling. You do know that, don't you, Austin? He's doing a kind of I'm very privileged gimmick. And he's got a shirt and a jumper on and kind of jodhpur trousers. A bit like Tally Ho-Kay from Brits Wrestling in the 70s. You'll remember him if you're a Brit who's quite old, like I am. So, he starts to take his clothing off till he's down to a vest. I mean, he keeps his trousers on. But as Beau James says, never seen that before. And he's facing, quite right, I have, but there you go. Logan Grove is, which is a nice place to live, I understand. Quite nice houses. And there's a local neighbourhood watch committee as well, which is lovely. And he's a wrestler as well. And these are making their debuts, which is great. So, it's really interesting, this. I mean, they don't do too much because you don't want to try a moonsault or a 450 splash on your debut when you get confidence up, don't you? So, you've got Logan Grove, who does, he's got most of the offense here. Throws him down, and immediately Austin Lane complains. He's braggadocious, according to Beau James. There you go, I like that. There's a hip toss from Logan Grove, and then a thumb to the eye just above the referee. It's great. The referee bends down in the corner, thumb to the eye. Very nice. And I have to say, Logan Grove doesn't half sell that for quite some time, really. There's a nice headlock. There's a back elbow, which is very nice, from Grove, I think, if I remember rightly. Or was it? Anyway, Logan Grove then hits a nice sidewalk slam. He doesn't half wait for him to make sure that he's in the position correctly. That's fair enough, though, you know. It is his first match. He gets a 2 count for that. Then there's a clothesline from Grove. In fact, 2 of them. Gets another 2 count for that. with Beau James just lightly upbraiding him about should get your weight over the shoulders and then you might get the pin. Yeah, I like that. Some chops then from Grove, and the referee seeing a cover from Austin Lane, he's cutting corners, folks. Cutting corners he is with his feet on the ropes. But then there's a sunset flip for the pin from Logan Grove. It's not great, but it's their first match. And that's brilliant to see. So well done, both of them. And the first match out is Big Scary Travis Lee versus PD Hogg. Now, PD Hogg will be trying to avoid Big Scary Travis Lee because, well, the clue is in the title. The first two words are big and scary. There you go. So he jumps Travis Lee, but Lee immediately gets a headbutt at that point and a chop. And at that point, Hogg must have thought, oh, God. He hits a headlock. Does Hogg? Well, gets a headlock, gets thrown off. There's a back suplex that he suffers. He goes for the leg, tries a sleeper attempt. He does try hard, you know. And then he comes off the ropes, he's caught, and there's the world's strongest slam for the pin. Now, it didn't go long, and it was all there, I think, to big up Big Scary Travis Lee, who wants the Legacy title. Get in line, mate, because it's the Lord first. Lord Murphy. That's going to be great. I hope he wins. That'd be lovely. CJ Knight's then out, and he's getting better at promos, but it's not a very smooth promo, to be honest. But what he does is, he gives out an open challenge. Lord Murphy, are you listening? Lord Murphy, it's an open challenge. I don't know if it's actually an open challenge. And I suppose he's done it because Lord Murphy is already part of the Legacy title. Yeah, that's why you've done it. I don't think so. But it's an open challenge. That'll be interesting. He is getting better in the ring, CJ, and he's enjoying it more. And he's a young champion, and kudos to them for putting the belt on a young champion that the fans like. But his promo skills will need a little bit of brushing up. So it was all about bringing people on this week or introducing people we haven't seen in a while. And I think that's a great way to go. So well done, Beau James. Well done, Southern States Wrestling. But always, well done, Lord Murphy. Even when he's not really on the programme, he's on the programme. Ta-ta.